Geek family, we're back. At this time, we're going to check out a couple more movie scenes featuring Mr. Irrfan Khan. We're going to check out one with him and Tom Hanks from the movie Inferno, and then we're going to check out a scene from his movie The Namesake. And I'm Nathan.
I'm Rachel.
Trinity.
Troy.
Jordan.
Yeah, last video we checked out some of his most memorable scenes, and then a scene with him and Rishi Kapoor from D-Day. And like I said, today we're going to check out Inferno and The Namesake. We're going to go ahead and watch them both back to back, and then we'll talk about them.
A beautiful young woman went for the bad guy. That happens. You look disappointed. I give you a minute.
Elizabeth is not the one who wants the virus to sell. You are.
You've been used. Elaborate schemes created by people to get you to do what they want. But me, I'm very direct. And this is a moment of great opportunity for me. So, where is the virus? Come on, Professor. How much life is there in the world? How much more is fighting to be born? Nothing wrong with thinning the herd once in a while. It's healthy. I've seen many acts of God. Famine, typhoons, cholera. And you know what? Sometimes it hits the right people.
It's inhuman.
Humanity is inhuman. Life may be cheap, but the means to end it on a mass scale, no one ever stops paying for that. I'm going to ask you for
Terribly sorry. Didn't see any other way. Must do this quickly. The less blood, the better.
Who are you?
Oh, facilitator. Among other things, my company creates illusions. You never had a real head wound.
But I lost my memory.
Chemically induced. We gave you an injection of benzodiazepines. Sorry, they can produce a skin rash. Should fade in a day or so.
Oh, this was a fake.
I prefer created reality. My agents kidnapped you and cleared your memories so we could create a fresh scenario whereby you would be invested in the idea of helping us. A small incision was made in your scalp to give the impression of a bullet graze.
There are no locks on hospital doors.
Exactly. Highest marks.
What about the policewoman who shot the doctor in the hospital?
Also with me. Her gun fired blanks. And there were squibs in the door. The doctor was an agent wearing a blood packet. The taxi driver at the hospital was working for us as well.
In Palazzo Vecchio, she tried to kill me. With real bullets.
At my behest. When things had appeared to go tits up, I tried to sweep it all away quickly.
By killing me?
Oh, I apologize unreservedly, Mr. Langdon.
What's she doing?
I did lose an experienced agent. There's a great deal of situational ebb and flow in my line of work. Look, here we both are now. I know I behaved terribly. But a puzzle needed solving. Who better to solve it than you? Glance away, will you? Not my best work. But it'll do for the Italians.
Okay.
Oh, that was pretty intense. All right, let's just go ahead and check out that.
You know, I know that I'm supposed to be devastated. Everybody's gone, but I know this is going to sound crazy, but for the first time in my life, I actually feel free. And look. Look what I found. It's Baba's graduation gift from high school. See? For Gogol Ganguly, the man who gave you his name from the man who gave you your name.
There are no accidents, Gogol. Papa made you find it. He's with us.
Don't go so far that I cannot see you. He's too little.
Jump, jump.
Shunchaki.
Arey Baba, the camera. It is on the car. Ish. All this way, no picture. Huh? Kigori. We just have to remember it then. Huh? Did you remember this day, Gogol?
How long do I have to remember it?
Remember it always. Remember that you and I made the journey and we went together to a place where there was nowhere left to go.
That was actually a pretty sweet video on the namesake. I know these are the two movies we did today were more of international movies, more so than strictly made for an Indian audience. Just basically because just wanted to show he was international. Like he was loved, you know, beyond India and throughout the rest of the world. And he had some other great roles, like we've said in Inferno and The Namesake. Life of Pi was you know, more of an international Jurassic World. That just kind of shows you that what a great actor he was. That, you know, studios outside of India also wanted his talent for their films, and that says a lot. I mean, he was really big, and I know they said too. Also, he'd actually turned down some bigger movies too from some other ones. I think Christopher Nolan, they said, in one of his movies, Ridley Scott. Yeah, it was Interstellar. He wasn't able to work on it. Like, they had offered him the role. One was The Martian. So yeah, there were some other movies he could have had a lot other big Hollywood style movies, but he had other obligations. He had his other indie movies that he was working on at the time. Or I think in Interstellars it was he
Turned it down to work on an Indian.
Yeah, turned out working on an Indian film, and yeah, he was going to be out of. One of them was he was just going to be away from his family or something for too long. Like, he was required to be in the U.S. for like 4 straight months or something, and he just wasn't able to swing the schedule and everything. But that just shows you his appeal. But what did you guys think? The one from Inferno was pretty. That character, like, I'm like, who is that guy?
Yeah, Inferno was my favorite one of the two we watched. They both really good acting from everyone in the scenes. In Inferno, he like made you think about what was happening, like what he was gonna do next. I'm happy he didn't do the classic yelling before you actually attack. That always would annoy me.
He's
Well, he has
trained,
to be
dude.
sneaky to kill the guy so he doesn't kill.
I know
Yeah,
some
I know.
movies do
Yeah,
that.
no, but
They'll
some
have the guy
movies
sneak
are
up and they'll go like, yeah, right as they're about to attack. It's more of like a cliche.
It's like,
It's more
why?
of like a battle
Why?
Yeah.
I would
But
shove the axe into his back, then scream.
Yeah.
That's not an axe.
It was a
You know, I think
knife.
he used that because he had the knife incision. I think he used that to hit him to cover it up. Because you see too, he took his wallet out and was throwing stuff around. I think to make it look like a robbery. Very smart, dude. But Trinity?
Yeah, I thought the Inferno movie was really good. Even Tom Hanks, I don't think I've seen him like in a vulnerable state like that in the movie before, so it looks really cool. I'd want to see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Jordan.
I did like both of them. Inferno was my favorite, and now I just really want to watch it because just that short clip had so many different things going on, like the fact of Tom Hanks getting his memory deleted or whatever.
Yeah, altered somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess he's an assassin. I don't know. I don't know what he is, but
Something like
he's obviously a trained killer for some reason. Or he's done this a lot because, you know, you just don't sneak up behind somebody, dagger, know how to cover it up and disappear.
Yeah, I wonder why you hit him with the crowbar.
Well, I just said it because I think because the bar, you see it at the end, it curved up and had a little spike at the bottom. I think he was using that to hit him because he flipped him over on his stomach, so I think he was using that to hit that where he stabbed him in the back of the head. To cover it up the best he can, so that thing's hitting in there to cover that up. So when they come to investigate it, it looks like it was just a robbery, and he got hit in the back a couple times, back in the head a couple times.
Do the autopsy and see.
Yeah, they might. It just depends how thorough. Like he said, he goes that should do for the Italian police. So I mean I don't know. And the namesake one too. I haven't seen. Have you ever seen Namesake, Rachel? I haven't seen Namesake, but that was actually really tender and sweet scene there with him and his son out on the little rock pier.
Forgot the camera.
They forgot the camera, and he's just telling his son he's got to remember it for himself. And I don't know, it's just really sweet. He's just super good actor, and it's just really, really sucks that he passed away. I know, Rachel, you're hard at talking. That's what you were trying to do earlier, was type out what you said, but. Well, you can say the best you
Whisper it into Nathan's ear and he'll be your microphone.
Yeah, just best you can, I guess.
And I use ability to go into international films like that. Not everybody can do that because their accents get in the way. And his is not, it's not muddled, but it's not exactly prominent either. It's just the right amount to where you can still understand him, but you know he's not from that particular area. Cal Penn, he plays his son in The Namesake, and he's one of my all-time favorite
actors. Is he really? I did not know that. I know the actor, but yeah, those are a couple other really good movies. Once again, Inferno and I know the Da Vinci Code was the first one, but I don't believe he was in that. Just in Inferno. I've never seen either one of them, so it'd be interesting to kind of.
Angels and Demons too.
Angels and Demons. Which one was the last one though?
Inferno
was the last one. Oh, that's right. Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, Inferno. But I'm curious. I'm definitely curious to see Inferno and see what Irrfan Khan's character is exactly. And The Namesake looks like one of those sweet. I know it's his son. He's some differences between Irrfan Khan's character and Cal Penn's character being raised in the U.S. and everything, and so just the difference of upbringings and everything, they kind of clash a little bit. But that was definitely a very sweet, tender scene, and it's just kind of the fact that you won't be in any more movies. It's just like I said, it just kind of sucks. But you still have all the movies you've seen him in, other things that he's done. You can always continue to watch those, and he will live on throughout history. For everybody to see, so definitely looking forward to going back and checking out his library. So, but yeah, once again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for spending your time with us, and for all your love and support on the channel. You guys continue to amaze us. You guys are awesome. Love y'all.